Hello guys, my name is Costa and welcome back to a Python video series where we look at Python, MySQL, and we take uh, those two things, I don't know, whatever. We take them and we look how they apply to, for example, this example project of a revision quiz. And in the last video, we finished off the localization part of this video series. Um, So now the question is what to do next. So I did say that we might make some changes to the play quiz and stuff like that. But one thing I do want to change, and this is more of a security change, I guess, is when you do your login, you get to see the person's password. On most systems, you should not be able to see a person's password, and mostly when you ask for a password, it doesn't show you the user's password, and you can do that in Python as well. So to do this, first of all, let's get rid of C types. So we're not using that module. We can get rid of that. Let's replace that with getPass. And where we ask for the password, which is all the way down over here in one of these functions below over here. Over here, input. Let's say password equals getPass dot getPass, and there's actually different types. You can say a Unix getPass, and you can say a Win getPass. But it's fine. Just use getPass. We don't have to exactly state which operating system. I can just say password, and let's just get rid of this here, and let's see what happens. I'll close with this console. So we said Diego Costa. I did enter our password, you just didn't see it. Now, if we try over here, if we try the win get password, let's see how that looks. If that looks any different. No difference. And Unix. Oh, something did happen in the Unix one. This happened. I'm guessing that's because this is not a Unix operating system, so we'll just use getPass just for now. I'm guessing maybe the win and getPass doesn't even work in Linux as well. So we just use the getPass, which I do guess it's available for all operating systems. It should be. There's also this function called fallback getPass. I guess that's just a fallback. But yeah, getPass. Okay, so we've fixed that now. Okay, so we've now got a shiny new way of asking for someone's password. Now the play quiz. Currently, how is it? If I press enter, nothingness. Okay, that works. If I just type in mumbo jumbo, that works. Now, what would be nice is if we either had some sounds if you got incorrect or incorrect, or we could try and see if we can get the system to actually say the question to us, potentially. And to actually be able to do that, we're going to have to import as a new module. Now, I've chosen to use this module. Now, there's many others, but I've chosen this one. Why have I chosen this one? Because of these two words, cross-platform, or one word, however you wish to count it. Well, some people with a hyphen, some people with a space, but it's a cross-platform package. So it will work in both Linux, Windows, and Mac OS. Fantastic. Let's get it then. Let's go to CMD. I'm going to do this on Windows. Pip -m. No, I don't sound like it's Python. -m pip install. I want to install pyttsx. pyttsx. Downloading. Installed. Can we import it then? pytt. pyttsx. Is that actually spelled correctly? Probably is reporting like that because I think I have to close it and reopen it. That's probably what I'm going to do. In the Python app, that's how it works. You do have to close and reopen it once you've installed a new module. That could apply the same thing to Visual Studio as well. Let's look at the documentation for this. Okay, redirecting me. Here it is. Here's the documentation. Go. So you have to is initialize it first. Okay, cool. Initialize it first. Here it is. Here's all the documentation for it. So we initialize it, and I guess it talks about how it can set its driver. You can set it to be a certain driver. It defaults to the best, so we could actually specify, oh, use this driver, but it will default to the best, so I'll leave it to default it, because I know otherwise I'm going to say, oh yeah, if it's macOS, do use this one, and I don't know which one's the best for macOS, so I'm just going to leave it, the program itself, the module itself will choose it for me, that's fine. So we initialize it, then we just say over here, engine.say, and we'll go over here to engine.run, and wait. So we can set the language. Oh, that's cool that we can set the language as well. Speaking, listening for events, interrupting, changing voices, changing speed rate, change volume. Cool. Okay. So we're probably going to create as a function for this, really. That's probably what we're going to do. So now it doesn't have any more of those squiggly lines, but we still get this issue. No module named engine. Now, is it because we've not initialized it? But really, that shouldn't cause an error in the module itself, but we'll try because interestingly it does say here about engine. See if that makes a difference at all. No, it says no module named engine. Line 80. This is of its module itself. Interestingly enough, I don't know if there's any module called engine. No, exactly. Let's look at this documentation again on installing py. Thanks. Don't know if this has been updated to Windows 10. This is Windows 7 over here. Okay. I'm going to go into Files. Latest build. Python 32 for Python 3.4. That one's the 64-bit version. So there we go, we want that one. Then before you just need a pip install, do you really need to install this Python Windows 3 extensions? Look, there's engine py right there. I can see, look, engine py is right there. So I don't know why I can't import it. interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Yeah, found a registry, good. Maybe it contains a bunch. I've never done this software, so I'm thinking maybe it just contains a bunch of modules. I've never used this program before. It's not a program really. It's just downloads a bunch of things to Python. It's got the engine class, yes. So, if we window create here, let's see. Okay, so it then tells me to just do pip install like normal. Not engine. It's not software engine. This one. Just close that and reopen it. So he doesn't say that's on Windows 10, so maybe it's just not available on Windows 10. Maybe that's why this issue is coming out, because it can't. I don't know, it can't find an engine for because it's Windows 10, not Windows 7. Yeah. Idle. That's 3.6. One's the 3.4 version. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's just downloaded it for the 3.6 version. Let me try it on Python 3.6. Import. Oh, okay, so no, it's downloaded for the 3.4, okay. It's not that then. From engine, import engine. But I've seen it. You did install engine. I'm saying I did see it. Install engine. I saw him mention it. So I'm guessing it's been installed, right? Lib. Select packages. UI. No. That's Python I want. Python. Where is it? Oh, here. So I just saw it a moment ago. Just saw it a moment ago. There it is. Oh, you got two. You got this one. Yeah, this one. You got this one. Engine. I don't understand why you can't import engine. It's right there. I did it with Python when. Is that an actual program? Oh, that is an actual program. Huh? Okay, whatever. Class, engine. It's right there. Why can't you import that? Why can't it import this? It's right there. Why can't it import it? I'm gonna try Google it and see. Because I've never used this module before. So I have no experience with that. No. Why do I have to do? I shouldn't have to do this. there's this. Does that one work? That's the issue when you create it in Python 2 and then trying to run it in Python 3. Okay, no, I only have a version for Python 3. Okay, because I shouldn't have to mess around with modifying the module at all. I shouldn't have to do that. The developer's the one of the module. The developer of the module. Pip install. Pip. The developer of the module is the one who should do that, not me. The side's a bit different as well. Okay, this one. Now I'm going to close Visual Studio. Close all these Pythons. Or did I just close? I was about to close the Python consoles, not. Oops. TTS 3. Don't know why they have two different module names. Like, I know it's for certain modules which are available in 2.7 and version 3, they use the same module name, but they have different they have different files for the different versions. And the pip install would select your appropriate one automatically. Permission denied. Okay, why was permission denied? I don't think that's to do with me run this as an administrator. I don't think that's going to make a difference. I don't think, but I'll try and see if that does make a difference. Looks like I did. It's because of probably the C drive. So yeah, so we get an example of this code over here. Import, yeah, we have to say free. Then we initialize, then we say run and wait. Okay. So we put this into a function. Yeah, we're going to create a function. Call it there. Def text to speech, and we'll just copy this. Pass over here. What we'll do is we'll pass over here is text. Okay. Now the question. Display question. Display question. Display question. Over here. Hopefully it prints out. Yeah, hopefully it just says the string instead of doing this. Instead of saying, oh yeah, key plus string plus, str, hopefully. Now, the say just says it doesn't print as well. Isn't that right? It just says it, right? I'm thinking. Well, let's test out. Text to speech. Hello. Ready? Do I have to say free? Do I have to say free? Oh no, I am safe. Oh, I know. I know what it's referring to. It's referring to over here at the bottom, because at the bottom I said over here. Yeah, try to initialize it. Okay. Let's try now. Got an error over here. Okay. It is because I'm calling it a function. Oh, because I don't actually say it. Engine.say. I'm not saying anything. Text. Okay, that worked. And it pauses. Okay, so run. What if I just say run? Is there just run? Is run away? Is that all you have available? You don't have like just run. Yet you have to wait. Did I just say run and stop? Or something? Okay, interesting. Okay. So this looks like it's run and wait. That's what's available. But yeah, now what I want to test is the question. The actual question. So I can't see what I'm typing. It's very annoying. That worked. I guess you don't need to say Q1. You can just say yeah, just over here the quiz. You can say, oh yeah, keep that. But I feel like I want to say is this one. I do want to say A, B, C, D. And yes, I did do that. Cool. Paste and paste. D, C, D. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, indentation. This one's not indentated. Okay. Okay. That works. However, I do want to make slight changes to it because I think it needs to increase its speed. That's the first thing. I don't know what its current rate is, but I don't think it's fast enough. I don't know what different voices they have, but if you could have a more human voice, I don't know if that's possible. I know Google is doing some stuff, but of course this is not the Google API. But I know there's some modules which exist in Python, which use Google's API. If I just Google it, Python text-to-speech Google API, or Google Text-to-Speech API. Yeah, there is a bit. The GTTS, create an MP3 from spoken text via Google TTS. So you can utilize this, but I don't think it's I don't believe it to be cross-platform. I don't know if it's cross-platform. Although it probably is, because it utilizes Google TTS. It saves, you have to import it, then it saves it as an MP3. Now I don't know if you can actually play it. I don't know if you can play it without saving it as an MP3, but if you have to save it as an MP3, you then would have to import another module which allows you to play MP3 files. You should probably test out at some point this module. Probably better. You can also do different languages. Might test that, but that will require saving it as an MP3 and then learn back, which can take some time. If you're, it's quicker to just save the speech than saving it as an MP3. Anyway, speech, yes, you can get the property. Okay, good. So if I just copy this code over here, I can get the property. So I can just say, okay, print this, or print engine, or get property, then input, then stop it doing anything. $200. Let's double it. There we go, just a bit. So I'm going to double it. Yeah, set property. Times it by 2. What other properties does it have? It's got. Can you also then tell me? Voices. That'll be very interesting. Get property of voices. Interesting to actually see that. Print. What voices do you have? Oh. If it's only available in English, that'll limit, I guess, the localization part of it. You'll probably want it in different languages as well. Rate is not defined. Really? Or do I have to get the rate? Hold on. Do I have to really get the property first? Oh, what the hell happened there? Rate's not defined. What do you mean rate's not defined? If I got the rate before. That works. How are you telling me that that's not defined if I've gotten it to work before? To show me the rate. 200. Okay. Close. And all I'm asking is that we set property. Oh, I know what part's complaining about now. I know, it must have been complaining about this. Because I would say, oh yeah, rate multiplied by 2, but it's like, okay, what's this variable? That's what we have to say over here. We want is to get the engine dot get property rate and multiply that by 2, not 20. That's what we want. Right, maybe a bit slower. If we get 200 multiplied by 1.5, that's 300. Okay, we'll do that then. Multiply by 1.5. See how fast is that? I don't know. Some pods it seems to still do quite quickly. Yeah, we'll just increase by 50 then. That's probably a reason why this increased by 50. Maybe it's because that's, you know, the better option. Yeah, I then want to actually print out. But they're probably just going to give me some numbers, aren't they? The property voices. Enter. default, it will just be that. Okay. What we'll do, I guess, we'll do one of these and see the difference in voices, and I'll see which one is better. Here's the input, and I'm going to go ahead the engine to say this. It's not saying anything. Print me out. Print me. Now that was how many voices do they have again? You'll probably find out actually anyway. Here you probably have here voices. Do you not put the list? No? See, but the voice depends on which, it depends on which driver you're using, yes. Okay, for now we'll just leave it. That was interesting. And that'll be it for this video. In the next video we might actually look at, I think we're actually going to look at the other module and how that would work. So I think we're contemplating I can either use the PyTTSX, or we might try and utilize the other one, which works with the Google API, which might be even better, text-to-speech module. So if you want to actually watch that video, it's best to actually subscribe, so you get that in your subscription feed, and press the bell icon next to the sub, so you get a notification on when that next video goes live. If you like this video, please like it, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Goodbye.